So you know that Gold Donner quest? I can't do it because it keeps crashing when I try. Oh, and I also romanced Lady Lyanna. I forgot to record that. Sorry about that.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
I never liked this fool. Defend yourself!
Nice swing!
You need help?
Very well. Thank the Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the fine... Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy, like new... Oh, of course.
The Darkspawn took low.
Ah, you want to see some of the best Come...
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here.
So, this thing you and him have going, doesn't that violate your vows?
What? What kind of question is that to just blurt out? What do we have going?
Yes, I'm that blind. I so totally did not see you ogling each other before.
He was not ogling me, was he? Was he really ogling me?
Well, now that you say it, I'm not sure. Maybe he wasn't ogling you. I don't know. I could always ask him.
You can't do that. Could you? You couldn't do that.
I could, but I won't. Next thing you'll have me pulling his hair and passing him love letters.
Just mind your own business. How inappropriate.
Oh, I had to get a romance going just to do that.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? So, maybe it'll change by the time. My grandfather says, best of luck.
I demand an audience. You insult all of Ferelden. King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. What? Lies and slander! King Loghain will not...
Kill each other as you will.
Enemies approaching! More the fool's day!
You false
Shall we compete for points?
Take that!
No mercy.
Now we do battle.
Is that all you got?
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
I never liked this part.
It shall be done.
Also, when you get a letter, I didn't know if you could actually loot them.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden.
I won't
trust
be doing
Val.
Those
this.
statues are
Your arrival
dwarven
is a mixed
paragons, if I
blessing.
remember
We
right.
prefer that outsiders not
Best of
witness
their
our
ancestors.
infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Show some pity for a poor old man.
No.
So what do you think will happen to all those people we left behind in Lothering?
Some of them will find their way to Denerim. Many will die, as the Maker wills.
Don't you wish you could have stayed there? To help more people, I mean.
If the Blight isn't stopped, everyone will die. This is the greater good we're serving, both of us, right here.
So it's all right to let some people die for the greater good? I'm not so sure about that. I felt bad leaving all those people there, all panicked and helpless.
You're doing what you must, Alistair.
Doing 20 minutes
There will be
at
worse to
least.
come yet. You will need to steel yourself. You know this.
I've never been very good at that. The steeling myself part. I find it better sometimes to just be a little weak. I'm all right with that, really.
I don't believe you. And either way, it's not as if any of us has a choice.
She's right.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these Deshers and the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You'll not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Blind idiots. I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Ward, surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from... Yes, you...
It's big.
Ancestors guard. Although I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is... I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return. But he got separated somehow. How? There is no way except a warden. So you could... Oh.
I'm gonna have to end this here because something's happening with my game. I'll fix it for next episode. See you guys later. Bye.